Today is International Cat Day, and I want to share with you the story behind my favorite kitty of the tarot deck. Some of you may know this sweet little black cat sitting at the feet of Queen of Wands, but did you know that this is an actual real cat that existed? The Rider-Waite-Smith was drawn and conceived and painted by Pamela Colman Smith. She was commissioned by Arthur Waite in 1909 to create a tarot deck based on Golden Dawn teachings, of which she was also an initiate. Now, Queen of Wands does have cats of other types. This is the Thoth deck, and you can tell that it was taken from Golden Dawn teachings. This is from the book T, where they describe a woman with golden red hair and a leopard under her hand. But why did Pamela decide to make a tarot deck like this and turn the leopard into a little black cat? Pamela had a really good friend. This is Edith, or Edie Craig. She was a famous theatrical actress of the time, very well connected. She was known for her historical costuming, and she was also a pretty out and proud lesbian and woman suffragist. Now, she did get married, but by the end of everything, she was like part of a throuple, like super ahead of her time. And her and Pamela were like good friends. Maybe good friends, if you know what I mean. But Miss Edie had a really kick-ass place called Small Hythe Place. A bunch of barns and homes and lands. And if you look at the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, you will see that this is where the inspiration flew for Pamela in all of her images. There was even a theater on this land, and you can see the inspiration of the theater in most of the cards. For example, look at this Two of Swords, but I want you to look where the floor and the wall meet. You see that interesting band? That is indicative that the image behind this individual is a backdrop, and the image of this individual is on a stage. And Edie here was modeled for the Queen of Wands. Take a good look at her face and commit it to memory. Doesn't that look like Edie? Of course it does. And Edie had a little black cat. That cat's name was Snuffles. During the summer that Pamela was creating all of these images, Snuffles would wind in and around her legs and be a friendly companion, and definitely a friendly companion to Edie. And Snuffles here has been immortalized forever. And I just think that's incredible. I want to be clear, what I'm sharing with you is not my own research, but taken from the wonderful research that Marcus Katz and Tally Goodwin did in their book, Secrets of the Waite-Smith Tarot. They actually went to the place and were able to definitively show us all what aspects from which card was delineated by certain buildings. If you love tarot history, highly recommend you get this book.